group for the visitors. They've got Powell, and it's Q in at the 2. We've got Jackson, and it's Blue in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Here's Q. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Big Red, the pass to the chosen one. Here's Big Red. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Blue for 3. Wilson grabs the board. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Q. No good that time. Here's Big Red inside, and he dunks it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Here's Q. In his last outing, he had 11 points. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Trimble. Clock at 6. For 3, Powell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Q, the pass to the general. Here's Q. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. This one for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Big Red. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Q, good.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Here's Blue on the wing, Bradley. Here's Blue. Still no points. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Q. He's got 5. And he gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
The teardrop, and it's good for 2. Q's got 7 points.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Pass to Big Red from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Q. He has 7. To the paint. Fades back. Bradley grabs the board. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's the great one. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. Down low. And he makes it on the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And it's Dennis in at the 2 spot. Pass to Asenge. Here's Garnett. Here's Asenge. Still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. No luck on that one. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's Barry in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Q. He has 7. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And it's Q in at the small forward position. Here's the Asenge. Pass to the great one. From deep. Knocks down the long J. The great one's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Big Red. Driving in. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Ball stolen. Here's Q. 11 points in the game. To the right side. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Q. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Big Red.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option. But after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson, pass to Big Red. Here's Blue. Here's Garnett. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Q. Here's Wilson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the middle. Here's Big Red. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Q, the pass to Wilson. Here's Q. He's got 11. Pass to Wilson. Let's go with a 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Blue. Jackson, the screen. Here's Blue. There's the 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's Q. Pass to Trimble. Here's Q. Smooth. Pass to Wilson. Here's Q. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wilson's got 9 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Big Red. 3-pointer. That shot missing. Gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. And the basket is good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Bradley inside. Brown's there. That one drops for him. He has 6.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Trimble. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Wilson. Here's Q. Here's Wilson. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Blue. Here's Big Red. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Shooting has been incredible. 72%. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to the general. The 3-ball. Q, good. Q's got 14 points for the game.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Bradley. .127 left in the second quarter. Here's Big Red. The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Trimble, defended by Jackson. And that one drops for him. Trimble's got his first points in this one.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Q. 14 points for him. And Powell with the stuff.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
That one's good for 2. Big Red's got 10 points in the quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
It's tipped. And they're on the break. It's blocked. They get it back. Here's Blue. Powell pulls it in.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Big Red. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Trimble. And they're running. Q, good. Q's got 16 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future. Thanks as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Jackson. And it's Big Red in at the shooting guard position. They set the pick. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Trimble.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
They've got Powell, and it's Q in at the shooting guard position. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. There's the triple. He's off on that one. Shooting has been good, 54% on this one. Here's Big Red. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Pass to Wilson. Here's Trimble. Fade away. It's good. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Big Red, the pass to the chosen one. Now Jackson. Pass to Blue. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break, missing their first 3 shots. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
He tries for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, they get 1 to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Q, the pass to the general. Here's Q. Inside, Wilson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Brian, back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here he goes. From the wing. That shot is off. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jackson, right side. Misses off the right iron. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Wilson. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Powell passes to Wilson. Here's Trimble. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Trimble's got 5 now.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
The home team calls timeout. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Here's Blue. Pass to Big Red. Powell pulls it in. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Big Red. And there's the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Q. 16 points for him. Pass to Wilson. Here's Trimble. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Trimble's got 6 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bradley sets a screen. With the teardrop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. And it's the great one in at small forward. Pass to Trimble. To the wing on the left. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Pass to Asenge. The floater. Basket counts. Here's Q. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Trimble. Here's Dixon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Pass to Garnett. To the paint. Shot's good by the great one.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Q can't get it to go. Shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Asenge. Here's Big Red. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From behind the arc. Q, good. Q's got 19 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Big Red. Out to the wing. The 3. The great one can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Q. Picked his pocket. In transition, here they come. Pass to Barry. Here's Garnett. Down low. And Asenge gets it to go. Asenge's got 11 in the second half.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Q. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Jackson, the pass to the great one. The three is up. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Q. Pass to Trimble. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. The ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Here's Q. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
To the paint. Here's Big Dog. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Big Red misses.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Q. Pass to Dixon. Here's Q. Here's Big Dog, defended by Jackson. 5 to shoot. Big Dog passes to the general, and he banks in the layup. Trimble's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Big Red. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
They set a pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and
Say it again, just
surprised.
stop.
It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
20.
Are you on mute?
3 and 15. 1 turnover, top of 13 through 3.